Welcome back to Toledo's Only Live, local 9 a.m. show where we love to eat. Love them or hate them, you'll find them at nearly every party or picnic. I say love them. Chef Charine Mourad is with us this morning with a fresh take on deviled eggs. Oh, I love deviled eggs. So good.
I love them too. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning. So you've done the hardest part. The hardest part about making deviled eggs is boiling the eggs and peeling them. That part's done.
Yeah. Yes. So my process is pretty simple. I put the eggs in cold water. I put it on the stove, and then I wait till it comes to a boil, and then I boil them for exactly 4 minutes, and then I take them out and put them in an ice bath, and then I just take those shells right off there.
Okay.
So after
that's the secret. Everybody knows that's how you do it. Okay.
And then I cut those bad boys right in half, and then we will have this perfect egg yolk that's ready to go inside of your bowl.
Okay.
And then I also just, put these right here, and I just cut those up and put them right on my dish.
Beautiful.
And so let's kind of get started on this. So I'm going to show you this Japanese mayo is what I actually use. It's a creamier, and it's probably a better mayo. I try to use this on every mayo. You can only get this in Asian stores, and you can also get it in Whole Foods. And so sometimes you can find it at a Kroger, but that's a little hard. So I do about 2 tablespoons of that right in there. And then we are going to do a little bit of Dijon mustard. Now, this Dijon is optional, but I like
Dijon in mine too. Yeah.
And then lemon, I just do a little bit of fresh lemon juice.
Okay.
And you can use any kind of your favorite hot sauce, or basically anyone that's inside of the refrigerator.
Hot sauce. Okay. All right.
And then we have a little bit of relish. You can do pickles. You can do pickled onions. Basically, you just want something that's been pickled in vinegar to give that little bit of flavor to it. And then I'm going to use a little bit of Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning.
I know you like this stuff.
My favorite. And I also did that with my shrimp today, too, that we're going to put up.
Okay.
So
mix, mix, mix.
We just mix right in there. And just when you're mixing, I just push down to get those egg yolks really in there. Yep.
And I use, you know how you mentioned the Japanese mayo was a little creamier? I use sour cream in mine. So maybe it gives it a little creamier of a texture. I do half sour cream, half mayo in mine. So that could be a tip.
Oh, what a good idea.
There you go. I'm contributing this morning.
Look at you this morning, Amanda, getting it. The fun part about these is that if you think about it, this started in the 13th century, and it started in Spain. And so this is probably one of the oldest
recipes.
This might be one of the oldest recipes that you'll be making on a daily basis that you don't even realize that you're making.
So delicious.
So I'm just going to take this and just pour it right into my piping bag. And now you guys, if you don't have a piping bag, the good news is Ziploc bags use just as well.
Oh, okay. Just use one of those. Cut a hole there. Yep.
Just cut a hole at the bottom.
So that's how you make them look so pretty, is using the piping bag. Mine never look that great. Just kind of spoon them in.
So I'm just going to pipe these.
Okay.
This up way. Pipe these right in here, and it will look so much better.
Pretty. Look at that. Yeah, that's a lot easier than the way I do it. Mine, I'm pretty messy. I got to get the Ziploc bag out. That's the other trick that I didn't know about.
So these are the nice part. So I'll just take these jalapenos and I just add one at the very top. It looks super pretty. And then take a cranberry and add those.
Wow.
So look at that just made it into, you can do a little bit of this panko crumb. That gives a little crunch to it.
Yeah.
This beautiful shrimp that we can add right on there.
Yes.
Can add cranberry to the other ones as well. And then I also have a little bit of pesto and eggs. I don't know if you guys have ever had
I have not
pesto eggs before, but it's one of my favorites.
I love pesto.
And then you kind of just have a smorgasbord.
There you go. And that's perfect for Easter coming up here in a few weeks. And then it's a great, appetizer to set out before the meal. I always have deviled eggs on Easter. So tasty.
Yeah, I would say this is one of my most requested appetizers for clients when I'm doing events, and I love the way that they'll want You can do bacon on it. You can do panko on it. There's like so many different ways. And so they do, hey, can you give me a variety? This is what we do. So
there you go. And then you have the creativity to put all those flavors together. They look delicious. Chef Charine, thank you so much for joining us this morning.